Hey Cancer, it's Amber here for Stephanie's Journey Tarot. I hope you're very well. This is your love reading for October 2019. We're looking at how you feel, how your partner feels of you, how they're perceiving you. And yeah, all that good stuff. But also being extended to the reading. That'll be looking at what your strengths and weaknesses are, what Spirit's advice is directly to you at this time, what your lessons are, what you're learning about, and also some more oracle card readings as well. There'll also be clarification as to what exactly you should be focusing on with regards to this month and your relationships. So welcome. Please do go to my site, symbolsforliving.com, to purchase your very own poster of your sign, if you can see it there. This was one that I used for a display, so it's got like a dark line around it. Actually, there won't be on your one. So yeah, please do stop by. You can also purchase your own reading at symbolsforliving.com as well, or you can email me at persephoniesjourneytarot@gmail.com. But all the details will be down below. So we're very focused on family this month, loyalty, long-time commitments. Money may also be a main focus for you as well. It could also be 10 years that you've invested into this relationship. So it could be quite a long-term relationship that you're involved in. Or you could just be very focused now on a mature relationship, and your values when it comes to relationship may be more geared towards being long-term and loyalty and a commitment, devotion. May be more of a concern for you, like the real thing. You may also be looking for someone that's in a financial position to have a relationship with you. Someone who's ready to start a family, ready to buy a home. Family could be just a very main focus as well. I mean, maybe it's a case of marrying two families together. That could also be a focus for you as well. There's quite a few different meanings that it could be. It could probably be 10 more meanings, to be honest. But it's not a personal reading, it's general. So yeah, I hope that resonates so far anyway. What's motivating you is the Queen of Wands. I always used to see this card as and I still do, as very much a Cancerian energy. Because, Cancer is a cardinal sign. Cancerians can be very dramatic when they want to be, and very emotional and high energy. And so is the Queen of Wands. But in this case, the Queen of Wands representing how you're thinking about your current situation and what's going on in the subconscious. So yeah, you're looking for maybe a certain amount of power. You could be looking for transformation. You're trying to find confidence here. You're trying to be a leader in your own right. You want to take charge of your life. You no longer want to be a victim. You do not want to be a victim. You want to be the victor. You want to be the winner. You want to stand above the rest. You don't want anyone to feel sorry for you, and you want to enjoy life and embrace life. And just live a very positive, upbeat, and high energy kind of lifestyle. I feel that that's what you're very focused on. You're willing to put the work in. You could be working on beautifying yourself as well, giving yourself a lot of self-love, a lot of attention, loving yourself from within and putting yourself first as well. The Queen of Wands would always put herself first. There may be, I don't really see competition here, but there is the Three of Wands, there is the Two of Wands. There could be some sort of energy where you need to prove yourself. So, again, you want to be the victor. You want to be victorious in your love life. And maybe there is competition. Maybe you are feeling like you want to be number one in some way. You want to be recognized and appreciated. But you're also extending a lot of love. In your mind, there's a lot of love. You're very warm. You're looking for a good time, you're looking for happiness and fun times, memories, and overcoming. You no longer want to be a victim in your love life or a victim to your memories and past hurts and pains. You want to overcome them. So in the past, you had the Seven of Swords. So maybe someone did let you down in the past. Maybe someone did lie. Someone led you down the garden path and, sold you a lie, sold you a dream. Um, Maybe someone took advantage of you as well with the Seven of Swords. And but you're thinking, okay, fair enough, I got taken advantage of, whatever. I'm still pretty stable, I'm still strong, I'm still solid. I still, maybe it's your family that have been helping you through this process as well. It's your family that you've fallen back onto. But again, you're like, I'm not going to be phased by this. I'm going to stand strong. I'm going to learn from my experiences and I'm going to make them work for me. I'm going to let it make me wiser than let it bring down my vibration. It could be an air sign that you were dealing with as well. I better stop looking like this because there are other energies here. But maybe it is as we go further into the reading. Yeah, it could be an air sign that you've been dealing with, maybe a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. That maybe slipped through your fingers, or maybe you left them. Maybe you left them. Maybe you snuck away. Maybe you've avoided certain situations. Maybe there's been a lot of people that have been interested in you, and you've been like avoiding them, and or maybe you've been learning a lot as well, gathering a lot of knowledge to enable you to manage your love life in a way that gets you to your Ten of Coins. So definitely some sort of I feel you may have gained some leverage when it comes to relationships through finding out more and learning more about the dynamics of relationships. So many possibilities. So we've got the Three of Wands for your intentions, what you're focused on. Again, you're focused on a new beginning. You're focused on moving forward, taking, charge of your life. You may be putting yourself out there. Maybe you're dating more. Maybe you now feel empowered with the information that you have. That gives you a bit of a leverage, a bit of an edge when it comes to relationships. You now feel very empowered and you're going towards your Ten of Coins, which is family, a happy family life, a solid partnership. Yeah, and I think you're putting yourself out there. Maybe you're dating online as well. But with the Two of Wands here, we are seeing that you are leaving something in the past. So however you were in the past, however you approach relationships in the past, you're no longer really wanting to continue down that road. You're wanting to put yourself out there, see what else is out there. You've gained a new optimism. That's what I'm feeling here. And with the Page of Cups, again, you've got a fresh outlook on love. You're trying new things. You're putting yourself out there. You're testing the waters again. You're actually maybe even learning about love all over again in some way, like really allowing yourself to be a bit of a fresh slate, or a blank slate, as they say, turning a new page when it comes to your love life. And then we have got the Ace of Pentacles. So this, I think, is talking about this Ten of Coins energy that you're kind of working with at the moment. You're wanting something solid, and this is a brand new path that you're going down. I think you're really decided on what kind of relationship that you want. You want a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups here. You want a soulmate connection, and you want commitment, longevity, maturity, stability in your relationships, or in your relationship, I should say. You want a relationship. So this is probably more for the singles, this part of the readings. Then we've got the Knight of Cups in your near future. Again, going out into the world with your cup. I think you'll be dating a lot of people, meeting a lot of people. You could meet a water sign like yourself, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancerian like yourself. And you may be taking more risks in love. You may be going on kind of adventures when it comes to love as well. It could feel like a bit of an adventure, especially with the Three of Wands here, because this would talk about embarking on some sort of voyage or something. But this could also mean you're waiting to hear back from someone as well. So you could be putting yourself out there. I think you could be dating online and things like that and taking new approaches in love. Um, and yeah, putting yourself out there. This could also be someone coming towards you though, in the near future. You could have a lot of offers coming in that are looking for love just like you. So if you are coupled, your partner currently feels the separation between you two. So maybe you left them with the Seven of Swords here in the past. Yeah, and then we've got the Eight of Cups. So your partner feels that you've moved on. Your partner can see that you've moved on. They are quite heartbroken about it. They thought that, you were going to be there with them and you were going to stay with them and they had different expectations. But actually, I think you've snuck away from this person. I'm like revealing all of your secrets, Cancer. Sorry. I don't mean to make you look bad. I'm sure that you have your reasons, but yeah, like you've decided that actually, do you know what, this person is not fully satisfying to me emotionally. So I'm going to go out and be brave and take a risk and try something new. So it could be a case that you were with someone for a long time, but you maybe stayed with them out of security or stayed with them out of possibly convenience, dare I say it, or you just stayed with them because it was a comfortable position to be in, but obviously you've moved on here with the Eight of Cups and you're looking for the real thing now. You're not happy with an energy of not knowing what's going to be. Okay, let's just see what happens. Let's have some fun and just see where it goes and let's just follow our hearts. You're like, no, I actually need someone who wants to be in a long-term relationship. And that might be what was unsatisfying. And this person may have really liked you. They may have been really looking forward to, having fun with you. And they found that actually, no, you're not really feeling it. And then your partner's motivations or hidden drives is the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. Sorry. So yeah, they may be feeling like they need to kind of clear their mind, sort their mind out, figure out what's gone on, accepting that, maybe they're kind of thinking to themselves, well, it was good while it lasted. We have our ups and downs. We had our good times and now we're having our bad times and it's just how it is. But they could also be hoping that you come back. They could be hoping that you come back. Sorry, I just ate, sorry. They could be hoping that you come back and that you guys, they can figure out a way to get you back. Because I think this has kind of destabilized them emotionally. It's been a bit rocky for them, this change. And they're hoping that they'll be lucky enough for you to come back and that it's only a matter of time before you return and that they should be able to figure out a way to communicate with you and to convince you that they should be back with you. They may even be looking to travel to make that happen. If there is a separation, maybe that's what it is as well. Maybe it's in a long distance situation with the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords and then the Six of Swords. It could be that there's been a long distance situation happening here and you've maybe just thought, no, I want someone that I can live with the Ten of Pentacles. That could be happening as well. I think it is an air sign. Looks like it's a Gemini. More air energy. But yeah, and then the King of Swords. Wow. Okay. Looks like a definite air signs are busy this month. They've come through in like everyone's reading almost. Then we've got the Queen of Swords as well. Wow. Alrighty, so in the near past, we have the Four of Swords and the Lovers card. So maybe this person was taking too long to make a decision. I feel that it could have been that, or it could have been that you disappeared. You maybe found out something about this person that made you think, nah, they're not the one. They're not going to do it for me. They've either lied to me or they're just not meeting my needs. You know, I'm not emotionally satisfied, so I'm going to move on. But you may have done it in a way where you just kind of ghosted them with the Four of Swords here, or maybe they've ghosted you. Maybe it's going like both ways here. I feel like it obviously was a kind of very sensual relationship. Um, but I think for you, you seem to be following your heart with the Lovers card here. I feel that they see that in you, that you've pulled back and you may have made a final decision around a relationship. And I see you pictured here looking up at the archangel and at the sun, whereas the man is looking towards you with passion and desire. But you know better. It's like you know that this maybe isn't your true love. This what this person's offering you isn't true love, isn't really what you deem to be true love. It's not satisfying to you. And so therefore you may have given this person, like aired this person, as they say, um, and really made no communication with them. Maybe that was the way that you left. You just kind of stopped talking to them. You just kind of snuck away. Maybe you left a note, you know, on the fridge. But that's not really funny. It's not nice. But yeah, it just seems like you may have taken some time to make a decision. Maybe you're waiting for somebody else to make a decision. Maybe somebody else was taking too long to make a decision, so you just left. You know, I'm also seeing here that there could have been a third party involved that has caused you to reevaluate the relationship. This person, if they were quiet with you, it was because most likely they were deciding between you and something or someone else. And you may have realized, maybe you snuck around, maybe you did a bit of research, maybe you investigated and you asked people and you found out something. And that's why you've moved on. And I think this person sees you moving on and they're they're obviously quite upset about it. Because I think that they did feel there was like probably more of a connection with you than maybe with the other person. But really that's just not good enough, you know. Um, so what they're focused on and their intentions, again, they're looking for a second chance here with the job. And there's so many angels around. There's 3 angels now that have been present in the reading. So angels are around you, Cancer. Angels are around the situation. Wow. But they are looking for forgiveness. They are hoping that hmm, yeah, they're hoping for forgiveness. They're hoping for a second chance. They're hoping to be able to do things over, to explain themselves. But I see this person here with 2 cups in their hand. Maybe they are hoping that they can make things better by showing you that they've chosen only your cup and they want to pour into your cup too. They want to give you love. Um, I feel that they think that you are the one for them, at least in October. I think they want to show you that they've chosen you and that you are you know, what they are longing for, what they are focused on. Um, they could be trying to reconcile, most definitely. They think and they're hoping to reconcile, and that's really seen down here anyway, with what they're thinking about. They reckon that it's just like a bit of a blip and that they can figure this out. They can convince you. Um, and they also feel that this can be reconciled, that you guys can reconcile your differences. I think they're kind of thinking they have a lot of power in this situation. With all of these angels involved, they could even be praying about this. They could have a very strong faith in angels and things like that. and really be praying about it or seeking the support of angels in this situation, to bring you back together. We could even be speaking to Archangel Michael, and definitely wanting reconciliation. So this page, sorry, not this page, this Knight of Cups could actually be them coming in to apologize to you in the near future. Okay, so then we've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, for how they'll be feeling. So they will be wanting to communicate with you in the future. The likelihood is they are trying to, they see that you're moving on. I think this is you, Cancer, as well. This is your energy. I think they see that you're moving on, but I also see this as them coming in to apologize as well. And they're coming with the truth. They're coming to say, yes, you are victorious. If there has been a third party, this would be, I've chosen one person. I'm going to humble myself in a way and tell Cancer that, yes, this is the one. I want to be with you. It's a yes answer. This is about victory. And this person, I feel it's an air sign that you're dealing with. With them now being represented by the King of Swords, they're coming in with confidence. They're coming in with a no nonsense attitude. It's very likely that they're going to accept your no answer. They're going to talk to you and be very, this person does think they've got the gift of the gab. Like, this person feels like, it's only a matter of time before luck comes back to them, before they're able to convince you, especially with the Temperance card as well. It's like it's like this person feels like they have power over your emotions in a sense. That sounds a bit dramatic, I know, but forgive me for my lazy talking. But it's more a case of like they feel like they can get you back, basically. They have control in the situation, that they have a certain amount of leverage, and they're quite lucky they're going to be able to turn things around. But this is just a short blip, and there's always going to be down times. And before I know it, I'll be back on top, and I will figure this out, and I'll be back towards my Cancerian. And this is a very confident person. This is someone who does not take no for an answer. Coming to argue their way back to be with you, communicate. They're going to say all the right words. They're going to tell you all the truth. They're going to be sweet as pie as well, and at the same time be really, really confident and strong and tell you what they think. They're going to have all the right words for you. I tell you, like, if you can manage to get around this one, I take my hat off to you, because these two combined is a lot of. This is a pretty clear, strong communication. And Geminis, they say, do have the gift of the gab. So it could be that. But I am seeing a yes answer here for you if you're looking for a yes answer. The King of Swords also lets me know that they're more mature now. They are decided. They're very sure of what it is they want. And sometimes it does require someone losing you for them to recognize what they've lost, and the space that you filled in their life then becomes apparent. They basically stop taking you for granted and realize what they have. So it looks pretty good. But then we see you here with the Seven of Wands. We see you as we go on into the month, maybe more towards the end of October, beginning of November. You're still quite defiant and decided that you're not interested. You don't want this relationship. That's what you're thinking to yourself. And this is probably more out of ego and pride. Like, you offended me. I'm putting my foot down. This is not even like I'm hurt. This is like, how could you? Do you know who I am? It's like that kind of thing. So, and also I feel like you're setting standards, you're knowing your value, or you're setting values, setting standards, drawing lines in the sand, setting boundaries with this person, and saying, no, I'm not interested. Maybe you're having to really try hard, or maybe you're, maybe in a more kind of more positive light, you are maybe just saying to this person, okay, fair enough, but I have my boundaries. This is not what I expect from you. But either way, boundaries are being set, and there's definitely some no, and pushback coming from you in the near future. So as you're in that energy, your partner responds by being very resilient. And this is now very much like the Temperance card, in like seeing that you are their destiny. They feel like you're their destiny. And they're fixed on you now. They're very fixed on you. They want to win. They want to be victorious. I think they're now experiencing the hard shell of Cancer. Cancerians can be soft and loving, and so easily sometimes manipulated through emotion. Like, you got a lot of sympathy and a lot of empathy, and you can feel sorry for people. Like, my mom is a Cancerian, and like there was one time she had like hardly any money um because of her housing situation and her mortgage, and it's being very personal now. But she saw someone that was very poor, and she gave them pretty much all that she had left. And I said to her, "Why did you do that? They probably are gonna spend the money on something that isn't even good for them." Do you know what I mean? And she was like, "Oh, but I couldn't help it. She was a young girl, and I had to give it to her." And I was like, wow, So Cancerians can be very, very emotionally motivated sometimes, and people can sometimes take advantage of that. Do you know what I mean? With the Seven of Swords here. But I think you can also be pretty hard when you want to be too. You can be stubborn, and you can be like, no, I'm drawing my line here, when you want to. And it's always great to see a Cancerian do that. And I think you are definitely in that energy here with the Queen of Wands. And you're drawing from your self appreciation, knowing your own value, knowing your worth, knowing that you do bring a lot of good into people's lives. So like, you're being very you're putting yourself in a bit of a pedestal, really. And with the Sun card here, this is, again, they see you as a soulmate. They see you as their sunshine, their happiness. So they're very sad without you. And then we've got you here with the Hanged Man, where you maybe are taking a step back. You're really making this person work. You're not putting any effort into this at all. You're making this person prove themselves. You could actually be kind of, it could even be in a way like you want to see them suffer a little bit. Like, you want to see them feel really sorry for what they've done. And you're completely pulling back, I feel. And with this, illuminated mind here, you're now really seeing this person for who they are, seeing the situation for what it is. And you may be, thinking to yourself, you're able to detach yourself as well from maybe any strong emotions, or any overwhelming emotions. You're able to be more detached, I think, as you go through into the month. And you may be seeing this person for who they really are. Whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll find out. So then we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So when they see you pulling back and really reflecting on the situation, not taking any action and gaining a new perspective on the situation, they respond with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So they will, again, try to communicate with you, maybe in a more softer way. The Knight of Pentacles, again, talks about someone pulling back. Maybe this person becomes a little bit secretive. Maybe they say, you know what, I'm not going to push you anymore. I'm going to tell you my truth. I'm going to make you this offer, and I'm going to wait to see what you do. You can come to me when you're ready. That's what this person probably does in the near future. But they do offer you this pentacle, this long-term commitment, something serious. But I think they kind of give you a bit of space, and that then puts you into the Eight of Swords. So it's kind of like a bit of push and pull here between you both, as things go on. So this may kind of put you into, it might, it leaves you with your own thoughts, basically. It leaves you with the balls in your court. And I don't think you know what you're going to do. You don't know what you should do about it. Should you take the offer? Should you not? You know, am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? You may feel like you need more information, but I feel this person does pull back when you dig your heels in, and then eventually you just absolutely stop talking to this person or really give this person space. They then say, okay, look, I want to be with you, but I'm not going to make any more effort. So when you're ready, come to me. And the kind of, I think it throws you out a little bit, as you start to think about, okay, so what do I really want? Um, you may see some insecurities and fears coming in as well. So I would say, in that situation to, I mean, with the Eight of Swords, I always recommend that you try and be positive. Um, Try your best to be positive, but also it's about taking chances as well, putting yourself out there, having new experiences. Um, you may need to actually, with the Eight of Swords, the only way to really know what to do is just to try something out, is just to try it out. And that could be what this is about as well. And also this card. Um, just going ahead, like the Page of Cups, she or he is very new to love, but they just try it out to see what it's all about. And with the Two of Wands, it is about trying something new, trying it out, taking that step into the unknown to expand your experiences. So, yeah, you are being asked, I think here the best advice probably would be that if you do think that this person is serious about you, or you think there could be a chance here with this person, knowing that you want the Ten of Pentacles and you think that they also want the same thing, but there's a bit of push and pull because of past hurts. And then you're kind of left with the ball in your court as to what to do. It's saying here that you probably you're going to have to just maybe give it a bit of a try. So maybe allow this person to take you on one date, maybe continue talking for a little bit, but try it, explore it, get more information. Okay. Get more information before you're able to make a decision. But you won't be able to get the information that you want without actually trying it out. So you may have to, like I said, accept that date, accept that phone call, talk about it, and just gather more experience. You need more experience because all you have is the doubts in your head, the bad experiences already. So you need to see this person prove themselves, basically. So yeah, and that might be where you just get stuck. You might say, well, I'm not doing anything because all that I've seen so far from this person is what I don't want. So but it may be confusing because on the one hand they've messed up, on the other hand, they're now seeming to be really persistent and offering you this pentacle. So yeah, let's pull some more cards, shall we? Let's pull some more cards. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like you probably will be venturing out and trying this person out. When they see that the ball's in your court and you're like a bit undecided, a bit unsure, and you express to them maybe that you don't really know if you should or shouldn't. The fact that you're considering it, I think, makes them really, really happy. And that for them is enough. Like that for them, they're like, yeah, it's turned around. I knew it. I'm happy. I got my luck. I'm super happy. They feel very proud of themselves. They feel, emotionally contented, wish fulfillment, and that their connection is now restored. And I think you decide to go ahead and take a chance here. And again, explore, maybe in more of an explorative way. So not necessarily with any expectations, but more out of curiosity. What can this person do for you and how can it work? So yeah, that's the reading. So Alicia Beltran, card for me, please. I am doing one card, or I'm doing one question readings for £5. How about that? That's pretty, that's lower than my normal £20. If you were to get a full reading, full one question reading from me. personally. So if you want to make a donation, I'd be more than happy to go ahead and do a 1-question reading for you. So I'll wait for like 2 minutes. I'll sip some tea and wait to see if you'd like a reading or anyone would like a 1-question reading before I go. And what I'm going to do now, actually, I'm going to take it through to the extended, and I'm going to pull 4 cards to clarify what are the main messages that Spirit wants you to take home from this reading. What message did they really want you to know today? That's going to be 4 questions. Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe another time, definitely, I can do it for you. I'm going to try and be on more often over the next couple of weeks anyway. So I'll probably be on again tomorrow or the day after. So hopefully then, yeah, definitely. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to take it through to the extended, and there'll be 4 cards, as I said, to clarify the main points to the reading. Then I'll also be pulling the oracle cards to look at what you're learning about, what your strengths are in a relationship, what your weaknesses, how you're being perceived even further by each other, and also what lessons you're learning and what Spirit really wants to tell you as well. And then I'll be pulling even more oracle cards. Okay, cool. And I'll be pulling even more oracle cards for you as well, to give you more messages from Spirit with regards to like your overall kind of, I guess, soul's journey, you know, what you're really learning about. Because ultimately relationships are brought into our life to be a reflection of who we are, right? So we learn and see ourselves more clearly. So yeah. So more of a fuller love reading in the extended. I hope to see you there. Thank you so very much for being here. I think that's been about 2 minutes. If you'd like your own reading, email me. All my details will be below. I'm also, in about half an hour, I'm going to have the link to the extended in the description box below. So right now you're going to get my default description, but then in about half an hour, I'm going to update it with the actual link to the extended. So please do come back and get that if you want to see the extended. Yeah, if you want your own reading, go to symbolsforliving.com. You can book a reading there. You can also get these lovely posters as well for Cancer. And also mugs as well. I'm doing mugs. This is my Ankh mug I'm drinking out of, but I also do mugs with the star sign on as well. So please do stop by there and get yourself an early Christmas present. Okay. All right. Take good care, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. All right. Bye, guys. Love you lots. Bye.